Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Angela. So here we are again with a new month. New month gone by, or old month gone by. And it's June 1st, 2024. It is almost 9 p.m. Scratch that, it's 9:02 p.m. June 1st, 2024. I have done a lot of major spring cleaning today. I'm exhausted. And I just finally got to sit down and do this video that I've been wanting to do all day. And drum roll please, I'm not done. I have 2 more videos after this to do. So it's gonna be a long night. But this is my favorite video that I like doing each month, and it's the video that gets the most hits. And it's weird because I didn't buy a whole lot of this month. One, because hardly anything I wanted was coming out of May. And 2, I kind of was waiting on one Kickstarter that I backed a year ago that's still delayed. And then another deck that's an indie deck that I was supposed to get no later than May, and it's June 1st. I still don't have it. It's also now delayed. So I'm kind of peeved at both of the situations because they're both decks that have been out before. So I don't understand the holdup of why it's now taking so long for the second printing of both decks. It makes no sense to me. Anyway, I'm not the creative person behind that, so I don't know. I mean, maybe they've run into something they've never seen before. I don't know. All I know is I did buy 6 decks this month, 2 of which, ironically, one is a Kickstarter and one's an indie deck. So I will not be getting those I don't have those in the month. Did not get those in the month of May. I'll probably be getting them October, November, hopefully. Hopefully there's no issues like the last 2 Kickstarter and indie I just did. That I'm still waiting on. But I do have 4 decks that I purchased in the month of May. That I got in the month of May. So let me show those to you. So the first one, and if you noticed, if you've been watching my videos this year, specifically, I've been buying a specific deck specifically for that month. So for the deck of the month for May, I bought the Seasons of the Witch Litho Oracle. This is by Rockpool Publishing. I have been chomping at the bit to get this. Look how it's freaking purple. Like, come on. I was not getting this. I love the book here. I have Imbolc and Beltane. Beltane was the first one I ever got. I love Imbolc also. I don't know why. I just never resonated with or wanted the first 2 that came out. I did want Maybon, but I still haven't got it yet. The freaking edging is purple, gorgeous. I've been using the crap out of this deck. But this is my special get for the month of May. I knew it was coming out of May. I was like, yeah. Other than the other 2 decks that I have back that I'm not getting, one on Kickstarter and one was a pre-order of an indie deck. This was the deck I knew I was getting in May. And I freaking love it. 2 pieces. I cannot wait for Lammas to come out. I'm so excited. I think it said July, maybe June 25th. Let me double check that. Because I'm pretty sure, I thought it said July, but maybe it was June. I just checked it yesterday. Article. It is Season of the Witch Lammas Oracle. My phone's being super slow. Oh, wow. Lammas Oracle. And it comes out July 2nd. So, yeah, I will be buying that as well. I do have, and like I said, one of the reasons I only have 4 decks to show you for the decks I got in May was because this was the only deck I was expecting to get. The only deck that I was expecting to come out that I wanted. And you'll see here with the other 3 decks in a minute. But I knew I was buying the Kickstarter deck I bought, which was Lisa Pepez's Unicorn's Journey Tarot. I knew I was buying that no matter what. I knew I was getting the Heart. See, that's what I want to say. The 3 Tree Tarot new deck that came out with the little mice. I knew I was buying that in May also because it started pre-order in May. But I knew I wasn't going to get them in May. So I was like, I bought this I think it came out the 8th of May, and I didn't buy anything till almost the end of May after that. Like, nothing interested me. Nothing piqued my interest. Nothing came out that I knew of that I was half interested in, except for this deck. And I'm like, that's going to be a boring month if I don't have any decks to show for May. But it's a gorgeous, gorgeous deck, and I freaking love it to pieces. And I've almost showed you the whole deck, and I can't wait for Lammas because Lammas is going to be around my I think it says more closer to my birthday kind of deck. My birthday's in September, but I don't know about all these when these all come out. I have to, and that's part of why I started buying these, because I don't know which season is which. So I'm kind of learning as I go with these decks. Like I said, I don't have the first two. I just never interested in them. But from the Beltane on, I'm interested in. So that is the get for this month for the month of May, was the Season of the Witch Litha Oracle. So that was deck 1. Deck 2 and 3 are repurchases. And this is why I say I only have 4 decks for... technically I've only have 2 decks for the month of May that I purchased that are new to me, because 2 of the decks I bought, even though I have 4 total to show you, 2 of them are repurchases. This one is a full-on repurchase of the exact same deck I already had. It is the Soul Cats Tarot, and I switched it to the little baggie that I had the other one in, because the other one got ruined by my cat, which is ironic. And I had it in this pouch that I bought specifically for this deck. This is a mass market Llewellyn deck with their regular cardstock that I love and adore because it shuffles like a dream. The artwork is by Adam Ohlers, which is from the new Three Trees Tarot deck that's on pre-order right now. You can tell once you look at this that it's his artwork. I mean, the flowers and the wildlife in this, so stunning. You're like, of course it's his work. So if you can't afford any of the Three Trees Tarot decks, this is a nice, easy mass market get. Yeah, and it's just, I just repurchased it because my cat ruined the first one. So now I have 2 big bulky boxes, 2 big ginormous books, and 1 deck. That's all you need. I love and adore this. This is like my second favorite moon card ever. This is what my cat looks like, I swear. Like, he's not black and white. He's a striped tabby. But he has this look on his face all the time, like, you so disappoint me. And I'm like, why? But I love this deck so much. I used the crap out of the first one when I bought it. Usually when I get a deck, I will buy it. I will use it the first week I have it. And then depending on how attached I get, I continue to use it for a couple weeks, or I put it away and use something else. Or if I got a bunch of decks and I will rotate them until I've used them. This one I used for like 3 months straight. It's the only deck I have in my collection that I can say that about, including my soul deck, the Light Seers. So I could not put this down. It was in this, it's so sweet, and so beautiful. And I'm just like, I love you so much. And I love kitties. And there's, I learned, as much as I love kitties, a specific way they hold their tail means stuff too. Like, this looks like my cat for real. Except he's got the more stripes. But yeah, that looks like him for real. On the hammock. See the artwork here with the trees, and then you got the mushrooms, the little mice down here. Totally in that world of Adam Ohlers' artwork here. I freaking love it to pieces. Love that hermit. Love it to pieces. I don't know why there's a couple reversals in there. I've been using it this whole past week with another deck I'm going to show you here in a minute. Love that Lovers card. But yeah, anytime I need something super sweet, even above my coveted Oak, Ash, and Thorn, I tend to pull this out. Mainly because it's mass market. If it gets messed up, I can go buy another one real quick, and I'm not going to break the bank. Versus buying an indie of those. You know, those are indies, so yeah. So that was deck 2, the Soul Cats Tarot by Llewellyn. Okay, so the next deck, I have an indie version of it. This is mass market. I've been meaning to buy this deck, but something always keeps me from buying a deck if I already have a copy, even if it's different cardstock or whatever. But I'm like, I need to see the cardstock on this. I need to see what it's like. I need to see if the cards are all the same. And a few of them, quite a few of them, are a little bit different. But it is the MJ Cullinan's Grimalkin's Curious Cats Tarot by Hay House. Everybody's seen this deck. Everybody probably has this deck. But I have the second edition. That so reminds me of my cat. He's so beautiful, but he is such a ass. Book. I love the cardstock on the Hay House decks. Love it to pieces. I haven't used this, which shocks me because I was like, oh, I'm going to use the crap out of that. But again, I only have 2 cat decks. It's the MJ, this deck, and the Soul Cats. I found myself realizing when I bought this, because I'm like, the only thing that's keeping me from using excuse me, this deck is that it's an indie deck and I hate the cardstock. Apparently that was a lie I told myself to keep myself from using it. But, or the reason why I wasn't using it. But the second I was going to pair them together, I was like, no, I need to use the Soul Cats Tarot with something else. Well, maybe it was just the fact that, and I'm still going to wait. Excuse me. I'm probably going to use this with the Soul Cats. Because that's what I was going to pair I was going to pair both cat decks together. Don't get me wrong, it's gorgeous. I love it. And I've been on an MJ Cullinan kick this year. I've been buying all of her decks. And I'm just like, I just surprised myself because I thought I would reach for this because it's so beautiful. Look how beautiful that is. So beautiful. And I still reached for my Soul Cats, which is the one deck in all of my collection that I have used at one point in time, longer period of time than any other deck I have in my collection. So it almost feels like I didn't need to buy this deck because I will never reach for this deck. I have the Soul Cats second printing of I love this hermit. It's my favorite hermit ever. Like, come on. I have the Soul Cats, not the Soul Cats, the Grimalkin's Curious Cat Tarot, second printing, and it feels very precious to me, even though the cardstock sucks. The back is beautiful. It has a humongous book with it, which is the same as this book that comes with this. The Chariot is different, it kind of upset me when I did, because I did a side-by-side of these 2 decks, the indie and this version. And if I remember, I'll post it to the link it below. But I kind of get upset because the Chariot is my soul card, and I've had to go through a very long, arduous journey to connect with the Chariot card. And then they changed it in the mass market. And I'm like, wait, what? So I don't know if the little subtle differences upset me. And I'm like mad at it now. But he is stunning. The Emperor is stunning. But this deck is so beautiful. And I want to use it so bad. So bad. I just found myself reaching for the Soul Cats instead. And I'm like, so maybe what I should do is take the Soul Cats off the table completely and pair this with Guardians of the Night. I bet it would go good with this deck. And I love the Guardians of the Night. So maybe I think that's it. I don't know. Maybe I just need to pair the 2 cat decks together like I said I would and see what happens. But when I went to do that this past week, I actually wound up pairing it with the next deck I'm going to show you, the Soul Cats. And they come out great together. So I'm just like, I don't know now if this was a mistake or not. I mean, I was gonna get this edition no matter what, just because I love the mass market feel of the deck, and it doesn't feel as precious. So if I do go to use it and I rip something, I'm not gonna lose my mind. Whereas the indie, it took me forever to get it. And it was out of print a couple times before I was able to get my hands on it. So it's very precious to me versus even though I hate the cardstock on it, versus this one. But I don't know. I'm just still, I'm upset at myself kind of that I was like, I need this deck. And then I reached for another deck completely when I got it. I'm like, wait a minute. So the next one is, and the last deck I got in the month of May was a kind of bubblegum purchase at the end of the checkout aisle kind of purchase. I watched Krista Chronicles do a walkthrough of it. Before her walkthrough was over, I had bought this deck on Amazon and it was on its way to me. And that is the Black Seed Tarot. Now I will say, when I first saw it, I put it on my list to check out and I never did anything. And then I just happened to run across her video a few days ago. A couple weeks ago, maybe now. It's a US Games deck. It's so compact size. It's so cute. And the cards are smaller than regular tarot. I'm going to show you right now. Because my Soul Cats is more like a tarot size, right? This is quite a bit different. It's a little bit shorter, like a hair shorter, and then a lot thinner. So this is more like a large mini deck, I want to say. Is what I want to say. But I had this on my list to kind of look at and see if I wanted it. And I was like, oh, it's cute. Not really paying attention. And then I watched her walkthrough and I was like, I have to have this deck. And I paired this with my Soul Cats this past week. And OMG. I love these decks so much together. The Four of Wands here is stunning. I actually paired this deck, and that is why I was so excited. Maybe that's why I haven't given the Grimalkins its fair shake. Because, where is my bag here? Hold on. I said I was going to pair this Black Seed Tarot with the Wild Child Oracle, which is an indie deck. And I did. And, chef's kiss together. They're stunning together. And they're so poignant and beautiful. And I love this queen. I love it. This deck is stunning. And I'm like, whoa, this is amazing. And I don't have any deck like this artwork at all. I love this page too. It's a little hedgehog with a donut. She got a little flower in her hair. Oh my God. Anyway, I gushed. I look at this queen or page. Love it. I love the quartz in this deck. Love them to pieces. I don't even mind that there's a couple of animals in here with clothes on because it's just so beautiful and it reads so sweet and so cute. It's not a cutesy deck. To me, it reads straight and to the point, but not in a harsh way. I love this moon card. It's like my fourth favorite moon card now. And this kitty, it looks like they pasted a real cat in this cartoon image. So cute. Anyway, I gushed all week about this deck. It's freaking stunning. Now, here's my conundrum with the High Priestess. The beautiful High Priestess got a reflection of the moon here on this side, but the cover has the moon on the other side. Why? Is that a printing error or was that intentional? Does anybody else even notice that? I don't know. Let me know in the comments below what you think. I just thought that was odd. I'm like, why is the moon on the other side if that's the High Priestess on the cover, which it is? It's just weird. And I love, this is a smart deck. I love the Three of Swords on this. It's a very smart, like I said, poignant deck. Very beautiful. Oh my gosh, look at this Ace of Cups. Just freaking stunning. Anyway, that is on this gorilla. I mean, it's just beautiful. It read beautiful. I had a fun time with these decks this week. The Devil card, stunning. I love that. It reminds me of Rango. So cute, so precious. I freaking loved it. And that is the decks I got in May. All the decks I got in May. Well, all the decks I received in May. It's not all the decks I bought in May, because I do have, I think it's Heartwood Tarot by Three Trees Tarot that I purchased on pre-order. And then, of course, Lisa Pepez's Kickstarter from the Unicorn's Journey Tarot. I'm chomping at the bit for both of those. Yeah. So that is the decks I got in May. June will not be so light because I already have 2 decks that I've realized were out that I did not know were out, that came out in the last week or so. And at least 5 more that are coming out in June that I'm getting. So June and July, between June and July, I think. So June and July are going to be my heavy months. And then I don't know beyond that. But anyway, that's all I got. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, don't hesitate to comment below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification button so you're alerted to any future videos. And y'all have a good night. Bye.